Michael Lombardi, read between the lines. Are the Broncos the best fit for Tony Romo next year?
I say no. They're not the best fit. I like the Houston Texans for him to be the best fit. I think it's down the road. I think they have a really good defense. I think they have a lot of good skill players around Tony. They need to fix the right tackle position, get their left tackle healthy. But that's a good team that Romo could come in and make a Super Bowl team. I think Denver's got an investment in Paxton Lynch, and that investment's at least 3 more years, counting this year. So they got a 4-year contract. I don't think you want to go. Romo doesn't want to go somewhere 1 year and done or 2 years. I think he wants to go somewhere for a length of time. Houston, to me, is the perfect fit for him. The Brock Osweiler experiment, I've officially declared it over.
Whether 10 games, really?
Well, that's not after 10 games. See, he's not a rookie. Brock Osweiler has played. There's enough tape.
5 years.
There's like, he's not coming around. It isn't like there's going to be just like a revelation that Brock Osweiler is going to start playing good. It ain't going to happen. Just trust me. And so I think that's the perfect team for him. I think he would do really well there.
Yeah, I agree. I think Denver's the one I'm not in love with that everybody else seems to love. I just think you have to figure out pretty quick Paxton Lynch. So I don't see it. I think Arizona and Houston are obvious. I think there's teams like Chicago and the Jets, but those are defensive coaches. I always think, what would I do? And I think I could stay in Houston, no state tax, good defense, 2 very good perimeter wide receivers. Bill O'Brien got that Penn State thing started to turn around before James Franklin. I'm like, by the way, Romo, been in this league long enough, can make a few calls, find out from Tom Brady, Bill O'Brien, did you like him? It just all links to me.
You're off Arizona already?
No. I think Arizona's possible. I just don't buy Denver.
Whoa. Earth to Michael Lombardi and Colin Cowherd. Mike, were you on Bum Phillips' Super Bowl staff? Jerry Glanville's Super Bowl staff? Were you did you cover those Super Bowl teams in Houston?
No.
They've never been. You're talking about Denver. 5 Super Bowls with Elway, a 6 with Peyton Manning. And what does Tony Romo need to correct?
Wait a
he
minute,
can't win in the postseason. He can't win the Super Bowl. Go to Houston. And he needs to play 5, 6 more years. He needs to win as soon as he possibly can. How can it not be Denver?
I think he can. There's no guarantee he goes to Denver. I mean, Houston has as good a chance as winning.
Why? Because they've done it before?
Well, because if you put a real quarterback behind Houston,
then they'll do it.
They'll be much better.
Warren wasn't a real quarterback.
Well, this is a completely different team.
Games.
We're talking to the alumni.
We're talking about winning Super Bowl.
We're talking about the
Denver's
alumni.
done it. Elway's done it. They just did it with Peyton.
I didn't know that.
They just did it with Peyton Manning, Mike. How can Tony Romo look? Is it Peyton Manning good for him? He needs a Super Bowl.
Think about this. If I go to Houston, I get Jacksonville twice a year. I get dysfunctional. I get the Colts defense. I don't want to play Derek Carr. I don't want to play
you know what you
Andy
need?
Reid.
A building that has Lombardi trophies. It's not like there's a whole big, wide variety of franchises that win Super Bowls. Tony Romo needs to win in the postseason.
Right, and he could put some in Houston if he goes down there. I mean,
because they've done it before.
You think he's going to run the stretch? You think he's going to run that Gary Kubiak offense?
There's a cliche called past is prologue.
Pass.
I've never even heard that.
I've never heard that. No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
I haven't heard that.
Get out of here. You guys have heard it. You're pulling my leg. Earth to Lombardi and Cowherd.
I just don't understand.
Go to Denver, Romo, if you're listening.
Arizona.